before, that's the way it is. I'm your host, BC. Genesis 1:31. And God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. Listen, it was very good. So God made everything. He made everything perfect. Or in his words, very good. He made me and you. And he made us in his image. And he made us very good. He made everything that we can see. And saw that it was very good. So, with all that being said, a few ideas that comes to my mind. Now, man has a way of disagreeing with God. You know, we think that we can do things better than what God has done. You know, but the thing of it is, we destroy what he's created. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, we are to go back to building log cabins or, you know, going back to horse and buggy. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is what God gave us, we need to take care of. And that includes me and you. You know, we need to take care of ourselves. You know, because we are the temple of God. You know, people want to look at a church as well, you know, as a temple, but it's not. We are the living church. We are the temple of God. Also, you know, something I seen the other day was behind someone and they throw out garbage. That's not taking care of what God gave us. You know, the thing of it is, if you don't want clutter or garbage in your car, then don't eat in your car. You know, most establishments have a place you can sit. Or you can grab a bag, you know, a bag like you get at Walmart, Rose's, Kmart, any place you can shop. Just one of those small plastic bags. Put it in your car, put your garbage in it, and take it with you. I mean, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. You know, we do not take care of what God gave us. You know, just like I'd heard someone say, and I agree, when God created Adam and Eve and put them in the garden, he gave them the fruits of the tree to eat. And, you know, he said, and he believes, you know, in grains and things like that. And Adam and Eve were, to me, and I've said it before, was as close to perfect as perfect could get. And, you know, because they walked and talked with God. They actually talked to God. You know, and also something I never thought of that this gentleman said was that they communicated with the animals. That's right, they communicated with the animals, because the snake talked to the woman, and the woman understood and she talked back. Man, that's something. You know, I never thought of that. But because man had sinned, you know, we got kicked out of that perfect harmony. But God still gave all this to us to take care of, you know, and to prove his love to us. But, you know, we are just turning our backs, you know, to God every which way we can. I hear it and see it every day. You know, I've said things like this before, and I'm going to continue to say them, because that's what's going on. You know, people out killing each other, people committing all kinds of god-awful acts. You know, it's crazy. But when God made everything,